Oh, what? Oh, that's the worst. Oh my gosh. Being trapped underwater for days, ultimate fishing fails, and crash is so violent that hitting water can feel like hitting concrete. Today, we're breaking down and reacting to some of the wildest boating accidents and ocean survival moments ever caught on camera. Also, a big thank you to Nourish for sponsoring today's video. Let's dive right in. Oh geez, it's gonna be bounce. I've been in a boat before where my buddy's trying to get home fast and we were cruising through the water. You can tell they were going high speed based on the wind on their face. Oh, oh, wow, that is so dangerous. I feel so bad for the driver. I feel bad for everybody. The 3 people in the front, you gotta get checked out. Head trauma, cervical spine injuries, bruises, lacerations, maybe broken bones. The first thing you're always checking anytime this happens is airway, breathing, circulation. Are you awake? Can you breathe? How are you feeling? Those sorts of things. This is bad though. Don't like try to pick somebody up, move them around fast. You know, they might have a cervical spine injury.
Investigating the sinking of a Chevron oil boat. They never imagined they'd find survivors. Look closely.
Oh, there's a hand.
He's alive. He's alive. That's Harrison O'Kenney. He had found an air pocket under his boat.
A bubble of air in there. You're rebreathing your own air. If you keep breathing, you're gonna start rebreathing a lot of the CO2 and then you're gonna be confused, altered, and at some point it's going to get you in the sense of you're not gonna have enough oxygen.
He stayed there in the 4-square-foot air bubble for nearly 3 days alone with no food and no water. Only darkness.
Wow, how scary is that? 4 days. You can survive, no food for a while, but really 3 days without water is starting to get to that limit of where our body needs to be. Now, there's always exceptions to the rule. Oh, fun, okay. A headstand. Oh, really have to make sure this individual doesn't get knocked out and that they're not just floating in the water. Facial injuries, smacking your face. You can smack your teeth on the boat, lose your teeth. You can avulse them. You can fracture them. You can fracture your maxilla or your mandible because of dislocation. You can break your nose. You can knock yourself out or even cause whiplash enough to cause injury to your cervical spine.
Well, the boat sank.
Oh.
It happened in the Gulf of Mexico, 30 miles off the coast of Dauphin Island, Alabama, during a fishing competition. Keeping them afloat, life jackets, and 5 water coolers.
What could be fatal in these events? Things you think about are hypothermia, drowning, fatigue, weakness, and then like without food and drink for extended periods of time.
He says they were treading water and clinging to their coolers for 4 hours. Finally, the Coast Guard arrived.
What you want to do is relax. Use your flotation devices to your advantage. Keep your body resting and make sure that you're in floating position versus like trying to fight and tread water yourself. If you do get fatigued, your coordination starts to falter. Do your best to keep your head above water.
Everyone knew it was a bad idea, but some people only learn the hard way.
Oh. Grabbing the edge here. It could be rusted, could be sharp, it can cause lacerations to your hands. It hits the lower back on the table, can actually cause fracture or hematoma or contusion to the lower back. Could cause a shifting of the bones and cause a spondylolisthesis. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Say you injure your back and then you fall in the water. You don't have the ability to use your legs and now you can only tread water with your arms. It's only in a finite period of time because you're going to fatigue at some point. It appears cold because people are wearing winter coats, so you increase the risk of getting hypothermia, especially in cold water with heavy clothes on. All in all, not the smartest thing to do. Oh! Thank goodness that the engine stopped and so the flames stopped. But the biggest thing you worry about is having cervical spine injuries due to rocking and rolling on each side, rolling around. Do we have head trauma? Do we have any other lower extremity or upper extremity injuries? If you landed upside down in the water, you can have drowning issues, you can have fuel being leaked out, and you can have thermal burns if it gets set on fire, you can have fumes where you're breathing in these toxic fumes and you can lose consciousness. So there's a lot of injuries that can happen. Oh my God. Real talk. Most people your age have no idea what is actually going on inside their body. You feel fine, so you assume everything is fine. But feeling okay and actually being optimized are two completely different things. In the ER, I see guys in their 20s coming in with blood sugar issues, inflammation, deficiencies that have been quietly tanking their energy and performance for years. And almost none of them have ever seriously looked at their nutrition. That's where today's sponsor, Nourish, comes in. Nourish connects you with a registered dietitian over a video call. No waiting rooms, no hassle. Your dietitian can order you lab work and actually walk you through what the numbers mean for your energy and your performance. Not a confusing printout, a real breakdown. Beyond your appointments, the Nourish app makes it easy to stay on track with features like food logging, direct messaging with your dietitian, and a recipe library filled with dietitian approved meal ideas. They accept hundreds of insurance plans. 94% of patients pay zero out of pocket. And with the Nourish guarantee, your first appointment is always covered. No surprise billing. Link is in the description, so go find out what's actually going on in your body.
Oh my God. Is it in you?
Oh yeah, big time.
I've had to take care of these before. They're not freaking out. He's not trying to rip it out. Basically what you should do, cut the fishing line off so you at least not have something to tug on it. Assess what it is. Is it multiple hooks? Is it just one hook? Remember, the fishing hook has the barb on it, right? So if you try to pull it back out, you're not going to be able to because it's going to catch on the skin unless it's small enough and you can actually cut a small amount of tissue.
Oh my God.
Worried about skin exposure, you have different pathogens relating to dead meal that's on the end of that fishing line or the water itself and the bacteria that you're exposed to with open wounds. People were like, oh, the salt water of the ocean is going to clean my wounds, but there's also a lot of microorganisms that are living in that ocean as well. I'm not exactly sure what type of sea creature this is. Any marine experts that can tell me what this is, please let me know in the comments. Oh, what? Oh, that's the worst. Oh my gosh. If this is a squid and this is squid ink, it's mostly made up of protein, salts, melanin, pigments, mucus. If you get it on your skin, usually fine. If you get it in your mouth, it's gross but non-toxic. If you get it in your eyes, it can actually cause some irritation.
911, where is your emergency?
We're on East Fork Lake. A girl jumped in. She did not have a life jacket on.
And she's not surfaced yet?
No. The
Whoa.
boat was running, and we think the carbon monoxide made her pass out.
Wow, awful. With carbon monoxide toxicity, you're having poor judgment, confusion, lack of coordination, altered mental status.
21-year-old University of Cincinnati soccer player Ali Sidlowski had been hanging on the ladder near the engine and never resurfaced. According to the coroner, Ali drowned after being exposed to toxic fumes.
Wow. Carbon monoxide has a higher affinity or binds better to the heme groups on the red blood cells. So normally there's 4 heme groups per red blood cells. On top of that, now you're unconscious and you're in the water. When you have the reflex to breathe, you're now breathing in water. So it's like a double insult. Boating injuries.
I believe it was a boating accident.
Boating events. This is crazy. So remember, when you're going out there, know who you're going with. Make sure you have life vests. Don't do anything that increases your risk of injuring yourself or others. But these were really interesting. If you guys have more clips of boating accidents or injuries or unique events on the water, let me know. Send them my way. If you guys enjoyed this, definitely check out this playlist right here. Binge watch everything. And please make sure you subscribe, turn on your bell notifications, and hit that like button for me. Thank you so much for watching, and stay healthy, my friends.